Welcome to the Nameless Voices podcast. This is episode 9 because clearly we don't have anything better to do on a Friday afternoon. My name's Nanashi and I'll be your host, and I apologize in advance for whatever the show is going to be. Going down the list, we have one of my oldest friends in existence, Mellow Fellow.
Hello.
We have a sudden last-minute person joining us, and our recurring migraine, YuGiOh.
Oh, recurring migraine is right.
Oh,
Mimi will rip your faces off with her shadow claw.
Mimi is also speaking very quietly for some reason.
Mimi is out of breath.
Ah.
Mimi had to carry all the groceries in.
I mean, after that, Mimikyu, it becomes the nameless and faceless voices.
Ah. We have every YuGiOh player's worst nightmare by name, Tim Brick.
Untitled Chapter, consistency, my dream.
We have our
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, Tim, your existence bricks every duel in existence.
Mm-hmm.
We have somebody who's apparently taken off a hobby of chewing dog tags, Vinyl.
The one and only has returned. The absolute madman, fucking best deck. Pendulum Best Deck, by the way.
Oh god, don't start that.
Yeah.
I am not doing the table flip again. I'm not doing it again.
I'm not doing this. Pendulum's gonna eat my ass at the Taco Bell.
Oh my god.
Okay.
We have our wonderful Smash streamer, YuGiOh.
Okay, two things. First off, vibing, you sound like you're in a tornado. Second off, my friendship with Pendulum Best Deck has ended. My new friendship.
Oh, I'm playtesting Gusto, that's why.
My new friendship with Full Sparks deck has begun.
I've got a new deck I've been using, Life Twins.
Well, that's
I
cool.
actually have
Friendship
save it
ended
for
with
when we
water
get-
spirit. Deep sea nettle is
Okay.
my new best friend.
Just for reference, I haven't been playtesting Gusto. That's Nanashi's job.
Okay, and because he has decided to add a rainbow to his name for the month, last on the list
Thanks
is
to
Blitz.
It's Pride Month, bitches. If you got a problem with that, jump
Oh
off the
my
next
God.
bridge. Hey, I'm here. I'm a Draco player. Let's be toxic.
Wow, 5 minutes only to get the intro. That's a new record.
Yeah,
I like
tell
to
me about
hand
it.
loop people with danger. Let's go.
Man, I'm sorry I'm late. I had to go run up to Costco to get groceries.
No, you're fine.
You shop at Costco?
Costco, Walmart, and Schnucks.
Honestly,
To be
Costco's
fair,
like the best place to shop.
We don't
Oh,
even
they
have
To
a
be fair,
Costco
I do my
around here.
shopping at Checkers.
So, first off, how's everyone doing?
Mimi is
I'm
exhausted.
fine.
I got fired from my job.
Decent.
Wait. Who got fired?
What?
Hello, I got fired from my job. That's why I'm finally here after I don't fucking know how many months. Even though
Is that
this
why
was
you're
my
in a
idea.
tornado?
Yeah, I'm walking my dog. He'll probably be better later.
Power
Yeah.
of the pupper.
I finally got an interview though.
Good.
I've kind of just been chilling, lying low. Fucking got into Knockout City today. Well, not today, a couple days ago. If people didn't think my Danger Dark World deck was toxic, fucking fight me on the Knockout City. When I knock you out, I will fucking laugh emote the whole time.
That game is fun, but
Danger-
I really wish it wasn't
Man.
just you play for one day and then they kick you out if you can't pay for it.
It's not a day. It's up to a level. It's up to a specific level, but they
Yeah.
don't kick you out. You can still go into training or whatnot. But like, it's so good. I wouldn't be surprised if so many people just fucking bought it anyway because it's that good. It's a really
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it just because I'm bad at it, as dumb as that sounds.
I mean, you could probably. There's a ton of training and stuff, and if like before I went into it, I just practiced a lot of catching, and just threw myself in there. Like, the game definitely has a bit of a learning curve if you don't take the time to
Yeah.
sit in training and do a bit of training before you actually go into the battles.
It's like
like-
10 sets of tutorials.
Plus, since the game's very new, they actually don't have skill-based matchmaking. My first fight, I literally ended up facing like really high-level people, and I actually won.
Nice.
Sounds like my
Yeah.
first experience with Weiss.
Oh my god, damn it. That's
I mean,
horrible.
It happens, you know? Sometimes you get lucky.
But yeah, I'm also playtesting a couple
Sometimes
decks.
Tim Brick just doesn't show up.
But yeah, I'm playtesting a couple decks too. But is there a Yu-Gi-Oh topic, or can I just talk about that?
Well, you didn't let me finish. So like, I'm doing okay other than my mail. Like the USPS has like been bending me over and not delivering my mail. The fact that they send it back to Japan. The fact that they send it back to Japan pisses me off even more.
Delivering packages in a whole new way.
Also, I didn't cut you off. Nanashi wanted me to talk.
I did. And that's because you were already talking when Blitz wanted to say something. I was actually going to say it's Blitz's turn to talk next, and then we were going to talk.
Yeah.
Then I was going to say something, and then we were going to jump
go
into
ahead.
YuGiOh.
So, go right ahead.
So,
Let's
anyway,
try and-
I hope you'll get copyright for that.
Oh no.
Well, it looks like Found G can't join us.
Blitz, quit trying to blitz the conversation.
I don't give a damn. You cut me off. You cut me off. I'm gonna snap on you.
Bring it,
Appliance for his best deck.
Appliance to best deck. Let's go.
No, 40 cards full of sparks is the best deck.
/ draw best deck.
I will make that a thing. Just a deck made of nothing but sparks.
Why would you bother forcing your opponent to run Cosmic Cyclone when you can just run 5 sparks?
Melfi's are best deck.
It's 5 sparks. Yes, they are.
Okay. All right.
Because Melfi's are adorable and they're good. They're good when you
I'm
combine
not even gonna
them.
question that because that's true.
Thank you.
All right. Well, if anybody cares, I'm doing all right too. But I do kind of have some big news. There is a very strong possibility that I will be moving.
Oh, come to Missouri.
From what you told me, I hope it goes well.
Well, I'm not moving out of state. We're basically just moving across the river to another town. I have lived in rented places pretty much nonstop since I was like 9. I have never been able to own a home except for this one brief period that I will not get into because there are some very, very long, lengthy discussions we would need to have about it before you could even understand a tenth of what happened. But the short of it
Fair
is,
enough.
I don't own my home. I haven't owned a home in a while. And an opportunity has arisen to where a friend of mine, whom we have known each other for a long time, he saved me from a bad situation. I helped him get himself into a better situation. I won't go into the details, but let's just say his name is Bearclaw.
Of course.
He has decided to
He's a
buy
donut.
a house with his wife and their kids. And it has a backyard apartment, and he said that if we wanted to, we could literally live with them and help out with the expenses to make it easier to pay it off so that we can all just live as one big family.
Do it. Dude, I mean, you obviously are.
Yeah, you told me that it wasn't out of state, but yeah, I hope that it works out for you.
Yeah, we all hope that it works out.
Yeah.
It's like a 99% guarantee. The only thing that's keeping us here right now is that we're trying to figure out a way to get all our stuff out of here in a decent amount of time. And, we like the place that we live, but the cost is a bit high. And we're on the 3rd floor, and we've got...
I guess floors.
Oh, that's lovely.
We've got bugs everywhere, and...
Oh, that must bug you.
Motherfucker! Me right now. That's how I'm feeling.
Thanks for that.
Whoever got that soundboard is hauling ass with the reaction.
Well, anyways, so now that we've gotten that out of the...
I'm sorry, that was the last one.
Thank you. So now we got that out of the way, let's start talking about YuGiOh. First off, just to get it out of the way, I'm probably going to be putting a bunch of my new video ideas on hold because of this potential move. But I am still planning on making stuff about the Gusto support, new Dino deck, new Beast deck with the Tri-Brigade stuff, new aliens, new penguins, new spirits. I got a list of stuff that I need to make.
Well,
do one on a 40 card Sparks deck.
I
will PayPal you $10 to do it. I am not kidding.
It would cost me more than the $10 that you'd give me to get 40 copies of Sparks.
Yeah, like, are you
can
kidding?
Just do proxies.
On the OCG front, I've been trying out some of the new archetypes, like the Despian series.
Uh-huh.
well, they're called the Despair series, but they all have like Despair or Despian in the name.
Which we know.
They're a new sub archetype of Albus.
We know.
Albaz. And they play like Dark Souls. They legitimately let you steal. They let you fusion summon from the opponent's field, hand, and graveyard.
Jeez, I thought they were just an assistance
Dear
archetype
God.
for Dark Lords.
That sounds painful.
Okay, so
Remember how Super Poly was banned?
Remember how instant poly wasn't a thing?
they have their own thing called Dramaturgy of Despia, which whenever it's used for a fusion summon and sent to the graveyard, or if it's in the graveyard and you perform a fusion summon, you can special summon it from the field and then add one card with Despia in the text from your deck to your hand.
Okay, well, we don't need to go over all the cards. If anyone's interested in
Okay.
learning about Despia, they can just look it up themselves, because we don't want this cast being 2 hours long because we decided to explain how cards work.
Or
Okay.
do we?
I mean, what's the difference from
Karibo.
I mean, I'm back,
what?
so my glorious return would be perfectly fine with a 2-hour live stream.
I mean, I don't have an issue with it being that long, but I'd rather it not be exclusively about explaining how cards individually work.
Yeah, of course.
Just a 2-hour stream about how Emperor Penguin works.
Dude, don't get me started on that. I'm actually going to be covering that a little bit.
I would sit there and watch the whole thing.
Because we have something coming out soon that's going to help penguins.
Nice. So I have a
Friendship ended with water spirit. Deep sea nettle is my new best friend.
Actually, I have 2 cards coming that are going to help penguins. Thank you for reminding me, Mello.
I actually in terms of Yu-Gi-Oh, I haven't been on it much, but
silent
when I
sea
was,
nettle. There we go. Not deep sea nettle.
You were saying,
I'm
Ryman?
you can just call me Chaos so everyone knows who I am.
Just making sure. I didn't know what you wanted me to call you.
Vibing was literally just because I changed my profile pic so much and then I didn't change it, but it was literally Dragon Maid Mommy, Milfy Mommy, that's what the Melfy Mommy, I mean, that's what old people know me as, but it's Chaos in the long run. Anyway, before I go on a huge rant about that, I was planning on doing, I've been playtesting, I think, Dual Humor fully, I believe Dual Humor was the one, his 101 fully, inspired me to do it, and I kind of took a little spin on his deck of Ice Barriers, but I noticed that he didn't run Ties of the Brethren in his, which you could still full combo off with, you can still full combo how he does in it, but still be able to Ties of the Brethren at the very end, because it actually doesn't have a restriction of limiting your summons before you activate it. So I took a little spin on that because I was like, why doesn't he use that? Because Megumi did in his 101 of Ice Barriers. And then I was working on Karakuri Trains with the level 9. It's that archetype of monsters where there's only one that's really notable, but there's a second. It's the ones with the equal attack and defense. I don't remember the archetype.
Gizmek.
Gizmek, the level 9 fire Gizmek.
I thought his name was Jinzo.
I don't know if it's level 9 or level 10 though, but he's literally a free body that can steal your opponent's extra monster zone.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about now too. Yeah, that thing.
In Karakuri Trains.
Sounds interesting.
Another
Jinzo support card that sends all Jinzo cards from deck to grave.
Okay,
Oh my God. If they actually gave Jinzo a full deck, I'd be
other
upset.
new archetype I've been trying in the OCG, it only has 3 monsters out currently for it, but they're really powerful because it uses the opponent's deck against them. They're called it's called the Amazement Theme Park.
Oh, we know about Amazement.
Oh, Amazement.
Yeah,
I've
seen a Toon deck work.
Yeah. It's especially fun because they can steal. All you gotta do is use spell and traps to equip to the opponent's monster, and then you can permanently steal that monster. And it's even sent to your according to EDO, it's sent to your graveyard too.
That's a new one.
But that might just be a bug with EDO.
That's probably just a bug.
EDO is riddled with bugs.
That's probably a bug from it.
I'm sorry, did you say EDM?
EDO Pro is the online emulator that most people at the moment tend to use. It's not the only one, but what I can tell, it's what most people use.
Yes, Dylan Book.
Oh, like the one for White Schwartz, right?
still being developed.
Because basically, Dueling Book works too much, and Omega, YuGiOh Omega, you have to manually update it and manually do stuff.
Yeah, I was
Such
afraid
a
of that.
such a great service to manually update. Spend 2 hours on a manually update, and then it doesn't work, and then you pay 1,000 life points to activate Trick Clown, and your opponent takes the damage. YuGiOh Omega, such a good service.
And don't forget about the main phase 3.
I've always wanted to just kill my opponent with Trick Clown effect.
If they have main phase 3, I will be upset.
In
Alright.
phase 3, it's where you can punch your opponent in the dick and they lose the duel.
I was
I
playing
can't wait
the,
for Battle
not-
Phase 2 to be
Is it
required.
Nexus that Commando uses? I've been using that with a friend I met on a dating server.
Yeah,
on
he
Discord.
normally uses Nexus, I believe.
Yeah, I've actually been using Nexus recently to duel, and it's actually not bad at all.
Nexus is actually pretty good compared to YuGiOh Omega.
Yeah.
Then again,
Yeah.
Then again on Nexus, it's mostly like non-competitive players. So once you get to the competitive scene, everyone's playing Shadal.
You know, I was so excited when I got my beta key for that. I was really excited. I was even going to make a video about it, explaining how it worked and what all this cool stuff is. But when I started seeing more and more about how it worked and how the cards are sorted and displayed, it just started becoming a migraine. The dual views are fantastic because that's the floating 3D images and the special introductions to certain cards are cool, but it's not a good enough gimmick to really get me into the program at the moment. I'm gonna give it
I
another
know.
chance, but not
No,
right
the
now.
worst part about Omega is you gotta, after you manually update. Sometimes when you can manually you can manually go in and make every card a ghost rare.
Okay.
then-
yeah.
but
then-
make you.
But then,
Mimikyu fun.
but then when it updates, you gotta go through and do that again. Omega is so bad. And so many people use Omega, and I'm just sitting there. I'm like, so you like chopping off your own hand and then trying to find a new way to get it back on?
The only problem I actually have with Nexus is that you can't search up cards like Dueling Book and Dueling Book and YuGiOh Pro have. You actually have to type in the names of it. So if you want to, like, I actually had to, like, when I was making my Sacred Beast Winged Dragon of Raw deck, I haven't updated it, but I want to make Sacred Beast Winged Dragon of Raw because it's so easy to just slap in those cards and just out of nowhere OTK your opponent with over 12,000 damage.
Sounds like me on any average
Yeah.
Tuesday with my greatest ship deck.
I forgot
okay,
Konami likes to make references in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay, well,
I heard that.
yeah.
I heard it, just I'm pretending I didn't.
All right, well, moving forward into the next subject, since we're talking about cards anyways, upcoming product, Lightning Overdrive drops today.
What's that?
It's the latest set that comes with Scrap
Yeah, and
Factor, the new
it's a new
Tri-Fate
set.
Monster, Dark Honest.
Oh,
I ordered.
so basically the new meta is Dinosaurs and Tri-Brigade Zodiac. Okay. Good to know.
Let's go.
I'm
I
honestly
didn't
not
play
Sorry.
dinosaurs just because Yoshi.
Hang on, let's
Like, honestly, Dinos need a hit, and they're not gonna hit miscellaneous. So a lot of
heard
people,
the name Zodiac since Broad Bull was banned.
same here, but like basically, people want Conductor banned and Dinos, and I'm just sitting here. I'm
Are
like,
you stupid?
all you have,
I mean,
like, all you have to do is limit miss, limit fossil dig, shut up, and see how that goes.
honestly, I think all they really need to do is hit Baby Sarasaurus down the 1.
That I
they
can agree
hit,
with.
They can hit fossil dig too. They need to hit the consistency.
Yeah,
Honestly,
and
Also, I think that they should just ban Litho because it's not it's like, why?
well,
Oh, if they ban Litho, you're gonna give me 3 diagram.
Please do. No, I'm not gonna lie. I want Diagram back to 3.
Oh, I do too. True King, Fire Kings, True King
Very fun
Dinos.
dragon.
Yeah. Like they already hit True Draco enough. They banned Calamities and Litho has no reason to actually be there. Plus Terraforming and Metaverse are both at 1. Why is Diagram still limited? I want to know. I want to know what nutty fucking Unchained player is using diagram.
Oh no! What pisses me off is that the fact that me and Nashi, before Fire King buyouts happened, we were talking about a few years ago about building True King Fire Kings, and then they hit diagram. I'm like, that was my second favorite deck to use diagram in, because I remember playing Fire Kings back in the day.
I actually did run. I actually played Fire King, True King, with just Agnamuzid and Tree Diagram back when it was at. Because it's actually a fun deck.
Welcome back.
But yeah. By the way, whoever fucking plays Unchained that wants to try diagram, fucking don't, please.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it. You're making a mistake.
Not
no, the only use for diagram is to destroy Earthbound Immortal Kokoraya in hand.
Okay, well, Mimi, since you just joined back in, first off, you okay? Everything good?
Yeah, I just crashed. Dealing with.
Be right back.
Yep. Okay. Well, to get you back up to speed, we were talking about Lightning Overdrive, and it's releasing today.
I hear Lightning Overdrive. I think of that spell card.
Yeah, you wouldn't be the only one. But Lightning Overdrive is the latest pack set, and the only things I need out of it are Scraptor, the Tri-Brigade Link, and what was the other card? I went ahead and got Welcome Back.
Thanks.
I'll be right back. Literally a second later.
But like I was saying, the only things I want out of Lightning Overdrive are 2 Scraptor, because I don't need 3, 1 copy of the new Tri-Brigade Link 2, and I'm thinking about messing around with it. I went ahead and got a copy of Pen Transaction, even though I don't plan to use it. I just think it's a cool looking card.
I mean, I ordered a bunch of cards. The new Pendulum Monster, I ordered like 12 of them because I just wanted to have a page. And I could stick 3 into Draco. Then I ordered the new Proof card that I want to test in Draco. Then I ordered 3 of the Charmer Link, and then I ordered the new book cards that just went down to 30 for a playset after I paid 55 for a playset.
That reminds me, actually, that new Laval support, doesn't that come out in Lightning Overdrive?
I can check.
It doesn't really matter.
Well, I was thinking about putting the 8-star Synchro in my Fire King deck.
Wait, it's Laval, L-V-L, God, I'm so tired. L-A-V-L, Laval, okay.
Not gonna lie, if the new Laval support comes into Duel Links, I would genuinely pilot Laval.
Let me double check. Nope, there is nothing Laval, and hold on.
I mean, I know the Synchro itself is not a great card, but it has.
Oh yeah, just Synchro's in there. It's a $10.
You guys make it too easy to make Sparks jokes.
But yeah, I kind of want to just throw a copy in because I happen to be running Red Resonator as a test, and I'm thinking about adding it as a one-up because on the off chance it dies, it resummons 3 Fire Kings from my graveyard.
I mean, you can do it. Besides, it makes them baits out their negates, like when they activate an effect, and then you get the burn for 1,000.
Exactly.
And it's like a 10-cent super, so.
Perfect. I can just get that later. After that, coming up next is the Egyptian God Structure decks, which have been delayed to June 18th.
What?
Oh, those reprints are good. Those reprints are really good, and I'm hoping for an ultra rare Breaker the Magical Warriors. Because if not, I'm gonna just hope it comes super just for rarity bumping retro decks.
Maybe.
I have to
I'm
buy
gonna head out later.
Oh, okay. See you later, Tim.
Okay, have fun.
Thank you for having me on your stream.
This is my last Sparks jokes for the stream. I would just say, imagine if they re-released it. Now it's like a I forget what it's called. Basically, like
they just changed the set number for like 37 instances of Sparks, so you can have a 40.
They redo the set number and they make a gold print.
Just make Sparks into an archetype. There you go.
What, you actually want a Sparketype?
Yeah.
Oh my god, stop!
I want a Sparketype. I want a new Sparketype in 2024. And then the next meta will be Trixar Spark type.
Trick Spark.
Look, 40 card Spark deck is the way of the future, baby.
I bet it is. But yeah, after
Draw one and
have to
deal
buy at
200 damage to your opponent. Not once per turn.
I have to buy at least one of the new structure deck for Slifer because I still collect all of the editions of Slifer. I'm just hoping I get accepted to a job.
Oh no! I think
I don't
Ruby
have
heard me.
to buy it with like whatever I have.
God, it's just getting worse. Like I was saying before, though, Slave of the Sky Dragon and Obelisk the Tormentor's structure decks were supposed to come out soon. They've been pushed back a little to June 18th. The only card I even want out of it is the Harpy's Feather Duster reprint.
I mean, I'm gonna try to get the decks, and then you can just pay me back for the feather dusters.
We'll see, but I'm
Like,
gonna
I'll
need
make
a copy for every deck, so I'm gonna need like 12 copies.
I mean, depending how good the common looks, I'll get rid of my gold rare, so you're gonna get 6 copies.
Cool, that's a good start.
I'm gonna hop
That's
on the
it,
call.
that-
I'm gonna go listen to YouTube and relax. My body is still worn out from doing chores.
That's fine, man. If you want to join back in later, you
Nice.
can.
Okay. Hugs and poof.
All right. King's Court was also delayed to July 9th.
Nothing of value was lost.
Let's
Oh
see.
my god.
After that, Legendary Duelist Synchro Storm so far still appears to be coming out on July 16th.
Oh.
That's the crystal. That's with the new crystal wing and the Clord or whatever.
Yeah.
Is this the
Lore
other 2 deck boxes
Synchro.
coming out in July, or what?
What was that?
Are there 2 sets coming out in July, or just one in July and one in August?
I was going to go down to that later. But right now, King's Court's looking like July 9th. Legendary Duelist Synchro Storm is July 16th, which comes with the new Clearwing stuff, the new Fleur stuff, and the new Liver Loose stuff. Structure deck Cyber Strike still scheduled to drop on July 30th. I don't think anyone's even remotely interested in that right now. Until we find out whether or not we're getting Imperm and Extravagance reprints or not.
Hold
No
on.
one's interested
King's
if we
Court,
don't get them. End of story.
Did you say
There
King's
he
Court is on
is.
the? Did you say
Hey,
King's
it's
Court is
Phoenix,
on the
man.
9th?
Yeah, King's Court's on the 9th.
Because on TCG Player, it's advertised
Sorry,
as the
guys.
2nd.
It got pushed back a couple of months ago.
Yeah, I figured. But they're pushing out 2 sets in July, which aren't going to be that good. And then Dawn of Majesty's like looking. Dawn of Majesty's that set that I think they can just put cross-out Designator in and just call it a day. That set's way too good. And just one cross-out Designator would make the set amazing.
How did I forget about Crossout Designator's existence?
Because I have a feeling they're going to make us wait until MR6. Like they made us wait until MR5 for needle fiber.
That's
Because
true.
us. And the thing is, I'm like, a lot of people want Max C back, and a lot of people don't. So if they put Max C back in King's Court, and then they put Crossout Designator and Dawn of Majesty, sell the product, make money off of dumbass people.
I mean, to be fair, Dawn of Majesty is pretty much set up to be really, really good value as it is.
Yeah, but if you put Crossout Designator in that set, it's the best set of the year.
Can't argue that.
In quotation
We're not getting
marks.
Max C because then it'll entirely redefine. Like they don't
Oh
want.
no,
And
a lot of, if we got Max C, rares would be $8 and collector's rares would be $200 more.
Konami, United States of America, fucking TCG, they all have feet fetish with lollies, so they're just going to continue to print out more Ghost Girls, and then they're going to print out stupid shit again, like they fucking did with Nibiru and no more and more.
Do you guys still have?
You're actually expecting them to make a healthy step towards a better metagame when they're really not. I do agree.
YuGiOh being healthy. That's funny.
YuGiOh being healthy. But hold on. Nanashi, do you still have that ultimate rare Max C you guys had a while back?
Yeah, I think we still have it. It's actually my wife's, but I'd have to ask her later.
Like, if that card comes back, your ultimate rare is gonna hit. Your ultimate rare is gonna hit 1,500 to 2,000.
Gonna be able to afford your new house.
You're gonna be able to pay rent for. You're gonna be able to pay rent for a few months if that card comes back off the list. Just for one ultimate.
Oh, trust me, I'm already aware. But moving down the list, Dawn of Majesty, since we were talking about it already, drops on August 13th.
Yeah, try to sell that Max C locally. Don't try to ship that.
Like, I know anybody around my area that has $2,000 on hand. 2021 10 of Ancient Battles drops on September 15th. We still don't know anything new that's worthwhile on mentioning.
Oh, no, you said 15th. It's 17th. It got dropped back to the 17th.
Wait,
Oh, it
what?
did? Okay.
What's that?
The 2021 10 of Ancient Battles.
What's the
Well, 17th is the official launch. You're going off LTS store launch. But
what is it even? What's even in that?
Some new premiere cards for Blue Eyes and Dark Magician.
Again,
trash.
because nostalgia sells. Please buy our content.
Yeah,
We
I'm not
just
buying
love
that.
it.
I'm not. No one gives a fuck about Blue Eyes. They had their one meta time where they ran because all the stuff was okay enough, and Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon was just
Everybody fucking knows that Magi Spectres were supposed to win that Worlds. They got screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah, they very much did. And like honestly, no one cares about Blue Eyes and Dark Magician except that one person who's trying to put Magician Souls and Dark Magician into every fucking spellcaster deck in the game. Like, it's gonna, like, who fucking cares about those cards? Like, they should just, it's just as much of a fucking Kindle for a flame as a newspaper that's out of date.
And it's to the point. It's to the point where these are gonna be the best 10s ever. But I'm calling it right now. I'm calling they're not gonna reprint a few cards.
Probably not.
Back when True Draco, so everyone thought the whole thing was gonna be popular. Ignis Heat was a $20 card. Back when they were supposed to reprint certain cards, they didn't do it.
I'm just waiting for them to send out Gandor Gagaroids of Dragon Destruction.
Man, when
That's
that happens,
all I'm
the
waiting
game
for.
is going to be uprooted.
And I'm waiting for action. I want a good ban list this list.
Let's hope we get a serious one this time, because the last couple have been decent.
Oh, let's just say, did it change?
What they'll do is they'll probably ban. Sorry, go on.
You're gonna have to hit Dragon Link a lot. And I'm afraid for people who just bought their Chaos Spaces that I know. I'm going to play Remote Duels of Chaos Space. That's going to go to 1. LP's going to get banned. And they're going to ban the baby Chaos Dragons.
The baby? Let's go.
The baby?
Stop before I neuter all of you and give you a sex change and call you Tina.
What in the balls?
Don't even know what that said. I don't even know what that means.
I mean that's him after a sex change.
Anyways, have you guys seen the releases for OTS Pack 16?
Yeah, that firewall, a lot of people were bitching. I'm like, good. My friend doesn't have to go out and buy a $250 Ghost Rare. He can go out and buy a $60 Alti, which looks fucking good. And I'm also happy it wasn't Alti Ash, because my secret maintains more value. I'm
happy because they finally reprint Reptilian Hydra. That's a card that's been needing to reprint forever.
Oh, it's gonna be a few dollar common for the first few weeks, and then it's gonna be like $1.
Which is exactly what I need it to be.
Oh, look, the thing is, all these scrap players, like, I don't know if you need the new scrap card for your Scrap Chimera. Scrap Chimera is now $50 super, which they're going to wait to reprint it until... They're going to wait and to reprint it. They're going to probably reprint it in Battles of Legend. And then it's going to be a $20 secret because they're going to short it like Invocation.
I actually don't need it because I'm not planning on running it.
Well, then why are you...
just playing 2 Scraptor and 1 Scrap Chimera, Wyvern.
Oh, I'm about to say, yeah, if you play Chimera, enjoy wasting $50 on a Burk.
I actually think I have one in one of my trade binders.
You might as well sell it. Let me double check the price on TCG Player.
Well, if I do
I
happen to find
entirely
it, you'll be the
forgot what I
first to
was
know.
going to say.
Like you could easily make money off of that.
I could easily make money off of half the stuff I have in my old collection binders.
Yeah, that's why I asked you if you had all that old school stuff for Guild, but you still haven't found it yet.
Not yet. I've got a ton of binders and a ton of piles of stuff that I just haven't sorted out yet. But I will get around to it, I promise. I just been a little busy.
Oh, the day that you ever decide to downgrade your
remember what it was.
money.
I'm sorry, what?
Who are you saying what to?
Well, whoever was accidentally talking over Blitz.
Oh, sorry. Well.
Oh no! Hold on.
Did you hear what Blitz said? Because I did have something to say. Because I wanted to let him continue talking, but I forgot what I was going to say because I had a thing I want.
Go ahead after I say this. Scrap Chimera is now $69.69 for unlimited. Nice. And 72 for a first dead near mint.
69. Nice.
Or you can get Hitler's copy, a German copy. $53.
Oh dear lord.
Oh boy.
But yeah,
I'm sorry, you said 69.
Fair enough.
Here's how you hit Dragon Link. Ban Warlord Savage, Dragon, ban LP. That's all.
You also have to hit
all.
Chaos.
Just ban every single dragon monster, you know?
They're not going to do that because you guys have been all about dragons and spellcasters, and warriors have been taking a backseat. Like warriors can have Rhoda at 3 and be dog shit still because Konami's gonna push out people wanting dragon dick and wanting to touch dark magician girl tits.
All right, now let's get to the most important thing that we're probably going to be talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Wise, and that's the slow release of the Animation Chronicle cards.
Oh, what's that?
It's the new pack that comes with all this random anime support, and it's beautiful.
Nostalgia!
Wait, what is it?
Well, I'm going to get through it. I'm going to get through it in just a moment. I do need to preface, though, we don't have an English release date just yet. And in fact, I don't even think we have a Japanese release date. But it comes with a lot of amazing stuff.
Watch the TCG not get it, or them piece it out in different sets because fuck us.
They might. Who cares? The existence of this stuff is hilarious. First off, the new Karibo support that this set comes with.
It's gonna get banned.
The one thing that keeps me interested in this game.
I'm letting you know now. Getting the new Karibo brothers in Battles of Legend.
Probably.
They already said it under.
What was the spell effect? It was tribute to level 5 or higher monster, right?
Tribute to level 5 exactly, and get all 5 Karibo brothers.
Oh yeah, Hieratic Dragon Link featuring Karibo. Next month, returns to your deck. No, it's not even funny. That's the truth. That's probably what's gonna happen. Because you literally what ends up happening is you can literally make Appaloosa, and then you have a fucking with all the Karibos,
and then you
literally
Karibos
have
and you cry.
And that's like I fucking like especially if you put a Heretic, you special summon Technoid, special summon one of the level 5s, activate that effect, and then you could link that off into like Link Spider, and then you use the Karibo spell and you get all 5 of those, and then you get another one. And if they don't Nibiru you, then you go to Appaloosa and you already have you go to Appaloosa with 3 of the Karibo brothers, and then you literally have a Dragon Tuner and fucking one of the Karibos.
Fuck one of the
next thing you know, they make a level 5 Dragon Tuner, and then literally tier 0 Dragon Link, because then they make Warlord Savage Dragon with that without even breaking a sweat.
Yeah, basically. And I just seen something else that pisses me off.
Oh boy.
I pre-ordered the Ovilus stuff because my friend bought it, and I pre-ordered it because my friend gets the pre-order from Amazon since he's sells Magic. So
yeah, go on.
Basically, they're pushing this stuff until July the 30th. And I'm not going to see him until September to get the stuff, so...
What? Next up on the list of stuff coming out in Anime Chronicle is new Cyberdark support, which no one really cares about. New Ad Ignister support.
I care!
New ad
Zane Truesdale is my waifu, and I will play his deck until the day I die. That's a joke, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, go ahead, take an oily Cyber Dragon load up your bum.
Then we got the new Ignister support, which no one asked for. Then we got the new card called Yowie.
I'm sorry, what?
Danish.
What?
YuGiOh.
I was listening to all this and like I don't know much about Yu-Gi-Oh, so I kept my mouth shut for all this. But I'm sorry, what?
It's spelled YOWIE. It looks like something. It looks like someone banged a tarantula, and everyone.
Yatagarasu 2.0. I remember.
That's what I was leading up to. Thank you. Everybody was making videos on it when it was first announced that it is the new Yatagarasu, and it's not.
Yeah, who
Dog
cares?
shit. Okay, as a person who owns 5 common Yadas, a minorly rare Secret Unlimited, and a lightly played Secret Unlimited, Yada can come back. You can't. You're gonna have to play a going second deck that's designed to do a direct attack. You have so many board wipes. You gotta remember, Yada won't do much. And if Yada locks you somehow, well, get fucked.
That's just impressive at that point. Like
that's probably your fault. You're probably running something like
it's like someone actually attacking directly with Victory Dragon.
If you get Yada locked in 2021, you're probably playing Gen X and you deserve it.
Okay, so can we all agree that Yowie is not very Yada?
Yeah.
It's not. It's absolute ass.
Never will be.
This is coming from a person who lived through the Yada lock. I watched people play it because I couldn't afford decks back in 2003 and 2004. Because after 2003, decks were like $300 for a Chaos deck, the first tier 0 deck that no one likes to talk about, Yada lock.
Yeah. Okay, and Yosh, for your consideration, because you're not very up on this, Yatagarasu was a very old monster that if it attacked directly and did damage, the opponent skips their draw phase. And this new monster says that during the turn it's successfully summoned in a specific way, you are locked out of a bunch of extra stuff, but your opponent does not get to draw on their next draw phase, but you only get that effect once a duel. So it's completely worthless.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, go ahead and
delinquent duo to 3, make it broken.
What?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Only way Yowie is gonna be, meta. You gotta have delinquent duo at 3. Come on.
Oh, don't do that. Because I swear to God, I swear to God, I will sell off all my copies and order the custom copies that my friends make. I
was today years old when I thought about Snake Rain again.
I will literally pay my friend. I'll literally pay my friend $100 for 20 copies.
I literally every time I show up, I make one joke about Snake Rain and then just go completely silent.
Oh, by the way, Snake Rain. I can't believe people were buying Snake Rains at over $100. Now they're less.
Oh my God! I wish I sold them while people were.
Hey, did you? Wait, no. I'm talking about the collector's rare. The rares were being sold for $20 at one point.
Okay.
Just saying I don't have collector's rare Snake Rain.
Oh, do you have them?
This genuinely makes me wonder how much Hieratics cost at common.
Okay. They also announced that they're giving Numeron another card.
Who cares?
Nice.
They announced a couple of Box of Friends support cards.
Yes!
I'm happy about that.
That's the only thing.
Level 1 normal monster beatdown. Let's go! Come on!
Speaking of Box of Friends, do you want to know how much it is right now?
How much?
Okay. If this page will fucking load.
Is it the effect monster or is that the Xyz?
Yeah, the buyout didn't last long. It was $25. Now it's $1.07 again.
Box of Friends itself is the 1-star main decker. The Xyz monster is some doll.
Okay.
They announced a new support called Piri Ree's Map. I think that's how it's pronounced. It searches 0 attack monsters, but in order to use its effects, you have to normal summon it, or as a result, whatever you searched cannot activate its effects, nor can anything with the same name activate its effects until the end of the opponent's next turn. Meaning hand traps are completely useless under this card.
Finally, something that entirely prevents that from being the case.
They
Fucking-
actually did something right.
I still can't get over the fact that they allowed Salomon Great to recycle Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring.
Tell me about it.
But yeah,
Whenever I get hit by a hand trap, it gives me the same.
I'm not even
Hit
joking.
by a hand trap. Oh, fuck.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some water. Hopefully we can do the banlist discussion soon.
I'm not even
once we're done with
joking.
this product.
I'm not even joking. It's Sacred Beast support because all the monsters they accept, like, both of them are normal summon.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
This is also support for Time Lords.
yeah.
After that, we got the fake number 4 support, which is the jellyfish cards, basically.
I really like them.
Yeah, I'm planning on running the main decker in Penguins because it's a self-summoning level 4 water aqua that comes out of my hand. It returns water monsters back from the graveyard to the deck, so, infinite penguins. And the extra deckers, both of them, I'm thinking about putting both of those rank 4s in sharks, because being able to turn all opponents' monsters to water attribute actually slows a few decks down. And being able to pop and burn an opponent's monster during either of our main phases is hilarious.
Also beats VFD unless they also pick water.
That is true. That is true. They also confirmed some more Cypher support, which looks okay. They're finally giving us the rest of the Appliancer support. That
Appliancer Best Deck Tier 0.
Maybe, actually. It's starting to look good. And the latest
I
one
like
they just
a dog
announced.
that is also washing machine.
Yeah. It's literally just... the deck looks funny. But the last card that they announced...
looking like modern Pokemon designs. Sorry.
It's fine. The last card on that list that they just released today is a trap card called Ice Barrier. And I'm just wondering, what is this for?
For freezing.
It's to turbo out a Royal Knight of the Ice Barrier. Let's go.
If only it was.
No.
Oh my god.
If only it was.
No.
The trap card is a battle trap that turns. When a monster attacks, you flip the trap. It turns that monster's attack to 0, negates its effects, and it can't change its battle position.
Random stun effect. Yes, Ice Barrier.
And you can banish the trap out of your graveyard to send a level 5 or higher water monster from your deck to the grave, and then add a water monster from your grave to your hand.
Royal Knight of the Ice Barrier, let's go! Run!
This is it's ridiculous.
Royal Knight overpowered now.
Dumb.
We always wondered what the Ice Barrier was. Well, think no more. It's a terrible trap from the anime.
Think no more. It's a terrible...
The manga, sorry.
Oh my god.
Did you say Among Us?
No.
A mongoose, the animal.
Okay, it's a terrible trap from the anime. So I guess we're all gay now?
I mean, what was the
okay.
difference?
We do a little troll. We do a little trolling. Here
We do a little trolling.
Anyways,
we do Phantom Chaos in danger and fucking banish Sky Scourge Nolaris.
Anyways, that's all the new cards so far that we have out of Anime Chronicle. The only thing I even really want out of this stuff is the fake number 4 support.
Yeah, the water stuff.
Penguins, sharks. Other than that, everything else looks fun. That's the genuine best part. Karibo support alone is hilarious.
I want a new Tier 0 water deck, I'm not gonna lie.
Penguins.
Could you imagine?
I wish.
Could you imagine if we live in
wish.
the timeline where penguins are a Tier 0 deck?
I'm getting close.
Oh my god.
I am getting close to breaking that formula. One of the new cards that comes out in Dawn of Majesty, Retort Fusion, gives me access to a spell I have been dying to use in this deck forever. And now I have enough targets. You know how Penguins use Transmodify to trade out a level 4 Water Aqua for Great Emperor Penguin out of deck.
Yeah.
I can now do that in reverse.
Downbeat.
I can downbeat off of an already used up Penguin Brave or a Roaring Ocean Snake being pulled off of Retort Fusion.
I mean, how many times have you been to Brood though?
Never.
I can't wait until penguins land on
Oh
17
wait,
negates
do
on
you
end
summon?
phase.
Wait, you summon Toad? Super
I do
fast?
summon Toad. I have that much extra time to play now.
You degenerate.
Wait, if you're not using secret rare Toads,
Dude,
they're
I
fake.
live on a budget. I couldn't afford a secret rare Toad if I tried.
Fuck! Why are you using gold rares?
Because it's my only choice.
Damn it!
In
What
any
Toad
case,
do I even have?
I mean, if you want him to get ultimate rare toads, his Patreon is in the description.
There's no. Whoa! No! Whoa! Wait! If there was ultimate rare Toads, I'll pick up a bunch of its classic stuff.
Subscribe to
trade 'em all.
Nanashi's OnlyFans so
No.
Never even
Suddenly,
suggesting
we're a
that.
Twitch streamer.
No! Hold on. If there was an ultimate rare Toad, I would pick up a bunch of cards off of Nanashi just to give him that, because I would make sure he uses it in his deck
Make sure
profile.
to-
You're not selling this.
Make sure to favorite his posts on Fur Affinity.
Ugh.
God damn it.
Why is that attached to a YouTube channel? I would need to know. I'm sorry.
I haven't
I
even
just
touched
saw-
FA in like months. There's nothing there. There's nothing there
I
for
know.
me.
I know. I'm just wondering
Until
why you
they
haven't attached
secretly-
to your
I
channel.
attached it there back when I first made the channel. I didn't have as many social outlets as I do now. Hell, I barely even use
Damn.
Twitter, and it's there.
Wait, what? What social media?
Twitter.
For Affinity.
No!
Oh, no. Stop. Okay. So basically,
Oh,
For
no.
Pride Month, we deleted Fur Affinity.
Anyways,
Oh, no.
moving on to the next topic, we have to discuss the ban list.
I'll go last. I have too many ideas. So you guys
All right.
go.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious that we need to hit Dragon Link first. That deck has been too strong for too long, but I don't see enough specific cards off the top of my head that I could think of that could really benefit from not killing, but softening the deck enough to where it wouldn't be able to do much. I could see Striker
Orlode
Dragon.
Savage Dragon banned.
Savage Dragon is just an end piece. That's not the core problem.
You ban the end piece, the core stuff has to resort to something else.
Like Void Ogre
And-
Dragon.
I mean, if that actually comes to be, then no one really uses Void Ogre Dragon anyway, so that can just be in the next ban list.
I think the only thing they need to ban out of this deck is LP and Striker Dragon, and that might actually be enough to slow it.
I still think Orlode Savage Dragon should go because everything's making
Wait,
it.
they brought Firewall Dragon back?
Yeah, with an errata. They made
Oh.
it
Errata
they
for
made-
Cyber specific.
Okay, alright. I was
Yeah,
like,
both of its
hold on a
effects-
second here.
Both its effects are now hard once per turn. Both its
Wait,
effects
is
are now-
that 3 now? What happened? I'm sorry.
Both its effects are now
Yeah,
hard
hard
once per
once per turn.
and the only thing it can pull out of the hand is a Cybers.
Oh, that's dumb. Okay.
It's
But
so
yeah.
funny,
I
but it's so
understand
funny.
now.
People were like, "Oh, Saryuya Skuldred is going to be so broken, and they should ban it before Dragon Link ever abuses it or other decks." It's never been abused to this day, even though its effects are very good, except for Endangered Dark World, which doesn't even have a.
I'm
N4 to begin
surprised it's
with.
not limited. Like, at the least.
I don't even think it should. It does nothing ever.
It just doesn't do anything. Like, nothing.
Like
brings
it has
out
a really
fast
good
enough.
effect. Like the only decks that really do it are like fucking Hieratic when they get a good board,
Yeah.
and Danger Dark World. But Danger
The
Dark World
Infernity Archfiend back to
board in
3
the first
command Konami.
doesn't. But I don't know. I guess Void would probably be a good idea for the next ban list. But I genuinely think that when Dragon Link runs out of negates, they just have to they would have to just make good monsters with protection. So then that would like limit them to actually do stuff while still keeping good generic dragon monsters for future decks. Though I still think LP is still a bad influence for now.
So to hit Dragon Link, you gotta ban LP. A lot of people want the baby Chaos Dragons gone.
All
Chaos
you
Dragons
need to do
one hit.
is bring back the old pendulum scales next to the new ones, and then add another scale in between the extra monster zone.
Jesus Christ, stop. But all you literally
And
have,
then
you gotta,
can pentagram summon. Let's go.
You literally have to hit Dragon Link in summon. You gotta hit Dragon Link in so many different ways. I just don't know what they're gonna do.
You're gonna have to hit the deck in a large number of ways. There's also the matter that they might want to consider hitting some of the Rocket main deck spells to slow it down. But at that point, they're just straight up killing Rockets as an archetype, which they already did to Mega Beast, so they clearly don't care.
And then there's certain people that just want that Rocket, that level, the Red Rocket South Park joke. They want that gone. But like, they gotta hit the top decks, and then there's people talking about hitting prank kids. I'm like, okay, this hit the link.
No.
This
it's annoying.
Prank kids did nothing wrong.
I mean, realistically, I can't think of anything in prank kids you could really even try to hit.
Oh, you hit their link.
Nothing.
Too.
Which one?
Hit their cock-a-doodle-doo.
Ah, the cock, of course.
The cock. Cut off
Chicken
their cock.
game. Just unban
Prank kids like
game.
cock and ball torture now for this ban list.
Don't make me.
Then there's the matter
Don't
of
make
dinos.
me recite it.
Oh, a lot of people say ban UCT, and I'm like, here's what you can do. You don't have to hit UCT, and if you want to, limit UCT, limit Fossil Dig, limit Miscellaneousaurus. But I'm doubting they're going to ban Miscellaneousaurus because it's a 3-over in the OCG. And we like to match the OCG, so they're going to hit a lot. They're going to hit Fossil Dig and some other cards.
If I had to make an assumptive guess, I think the best cards to hit in the Dino deck, and this hurts coming from a person who actually enjoys playing pure main deck Dinos, the best thing to hit in that entire deck would probably be Baby Cerosaurus. You put that down to 1. You put that down to 1, that actually already slows the reciprocating engine.
Hard agree on that one.
And
a lot of
at that point, you should also probably hit Fossil Dig, which hurts even more to say. But there's also one other card that I haven't seen people talking about two other cards, and that's the Evolzar Xyz monsters.
Yeah. Okay.
What cards?
The
Evolzar Dalka and Evolzar Logia. Dalka's probably Dalka's 2 negates, so I would say Dalka over Logia.
Yeah, Dolka probably should get banned or limited, and then it'll give people less of a reason to really try and use that deck to the same extent. I mean, I'd still play it because, Logia is awesome.
What I would say is banning, giving it errata to be hard one per turn, and then unban it.
Yeah, basically.
Maybe.
To 1.
Or better yet, they could attach 2 materials to negate a monster effect.
But you gotta remember, we're having a remote dual YCS. They're going to go through with it. It's going to be July 10th to July 11th. So do not expect the ban list until mid-July, unless if they want to clap some cheeks and make a new list for the YCS.
That makes sense.
Probably, if I would guess, it'd probably be like around July 20-ish.
Yeah, end of July sounds about right.
End of July.
Give them a week discussion of the ban list, of like what to do.
But like honestly, they should not make a ban list and talk to the YCS. I don't want them going in. I don't want people having to go on with new decks. I want it simple, done, and over with. Like so many cards can come off this ban list right now, and I'm gonna get a lot of hate. Astrograph Sorcerer, as long as Electromite's not back.
I can agree on that.
Maybe.
Cyberjar.
I don't like the idea of resetting the game.
Yeah, but if you just lose to begin with, where's the fun?
Karen could come back. Masterpiece can come back. It's way too slow. Harpar can come back. Plushfire can come back. Monkey Boy, Joker could come back. All the Dragon Rollers minus Redox can come back.
Need back my subs to Toad.
Same here.
Just give it a hard and you'll be fine.
Atagaratsu could come back. Colossus can come back.
Okay, now I know you're just taking the piss.
Oh, I'm not. Colossus can come back.
I was okay with the
I
idea of
believe-
Colossus sticking around at 1 in the first place, but I'm on the fence now as to whether that should even be considered.
And then there's only one Link monster can come back. Since Firewall's neutered, Nightmare Goblin can come back.
Well, given that extra really doesn't mean anything
actually-
anymore, I'm not
Yeah.
entirely objected to that.
Yeah,
And then-
I miss the
And
goblin.
then Danglong could come back.
No.
And then
Oh,
Danglong could come.
Hold on,
Dang
hold
Long
on,
can
hold
come
on,
back.
hold on.
No.
What was all the cards? I heard Denglong, I heard Masterpiece, I heard Kieran, and then I had to go BRB.
I'm still going down the line. MX Saber and Velka can come back.
Maybe.
Mirage Stalio could come back.
No.
Broad Bolt could come back to push out your Tri Brigade cells. Brilliant Fusion. You just have to hit a certain card on Gym Knights. That card could come back.
What card?
You know that
Lapis
one that
Lazuli?
you hit
Diamond.
Lapis.
Diamond.
Yeah, Lapis.
I guess
Sorry, I
that
was
makes
thinking of the Link
sense.
monster.
I guess that makes sense. And Block Dragon's still gone, so.
And then,
Hold on, I actually have a
Jennifer-
reply to that. Kieran, yes. Masterpiece, no, unless they hit Monarch Storm Erupt. People don't run enough back row removal to actually warrant Masterpiece.
There's way too much back row removal. And if we could,
There's not enough still.
if we could have Mystic Mind in the game, we could have Chicken Game at 1. Like, come on now.
I don't know if I agree with that one.
I don't agree with that one.
All the spell cards, Premature Barrel maybe.
No.
Spellbook.
No.
Spellbook.
because it can-
Spellbook.
No, because it can be
Spellbook
bounced.
Judgment.
No. No, never again. Not a chance. No.
And then for the trap card, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but either Time Seal, Trap Dust Shoot can come back.
Actually, I can kind of agree with that.
Time
Maybe.
Seal,
I mean,
maybe. Trap Dust
Time
Shoot.
Seal doesn't do anything, really.
And then they go down through the limit. I'm just gonna go through the limit section. Only one card, only one danger can come back. Suki no Cho to support the reptiles. Double Iris. Double Iris, Double Iris and GX Alley Birdman could come back. Gazelle could come back as long as you never bring back Circle. Gazelle and Stalio could come back. Just never bring back Circle. Stalio forever at 1.
I don't agree with that. Stalio needs to stay gone.
Okay, but there's so many different ways to play. And Diamond's already hit there. So basically what you do is you go out, you basically leave Master Diamond limited, you limit Lapis Lazuli, and Brilliant Fusion can come back. About a Grave won't come back. Rain Strike I want to come back if they ban Mystic Mine. Emergency Teleport I want to come back. If the Draco Face Off I want to come back. Diagram I want to come back. 1 for 1 stay there. Reasoning I love I looked at 1 for 1. I'm like, no, the OCG had it at 2 for 1 format and then relimit it. Rhoda can come back. Like, come on now. What's Warriors doing?
Well, Warriors aren't doing anything.
If they outright ban Mystic Mine and hit powerful field spells, Terraform in the Metaverse can come back. Well, one card I do want banned, so Chicken Game can come back as Magical Explosion. And then Wall of Revealing Light, Skill Drain, those are cards I want to come off the list. And then Forever Semi-Limited Miscellaneous Source. The only card that stays semi-limited.
I don't know how I feel about all those others, but I don't agree with the Masterpiece unlimiting.
I don't either.
Because what can happen is what'll happen is that after they run their after they go through like diagram and all that, though, I don't know what pot it is, but it's the duality and the riches mix that it banishes 6.
Oh, extravagance.
It's 3 to not extravagance. The one that allows you to search 6 cards off the top of your deck and add 1.
Oh, yeah.
What they'll do is they'll make they'll do Masterpiece and then they'll activate that card in order to try to go for. If they don't have, let me finish. What they'll do is if they'll have with Masterpiece, what the board will be is that they'll have Masterpiece with diagram up, but then after searching and summoning diagram, it won't really care. And then they'll get Erupt in Imperial Order.
Oh,
And then the
here's
only out to
issue
it
with
is Twister or Heavy Storm Duster
Well,
on turn
there's-
2.
There's so many outs to that point, basically. But but the thing is, like, what basically you were talking about, like the new pot. Draco will not play the new pot unless if they bring back diagram but hit Erupt. Because as a Draco player, you don't want to ruin the Omni Negate. You really don't want to. I tested out the new pot. It's not that good.
Well, the
It's good
Search
for
6
some
would work
decks.
specifically for that deck because it would allow. Doesn't the one that Search still allow you to draw?
No.
No.
Okay.
You decked it. You decked it. Like, there's new Draco decks that don't even run duality anymore. There's new Draco decks that replace duality with the new Pendulum monster. And I'm like, I might test that out. But I'm like, there's a lot of things that can come off this ban list and a lot of things that need hit. But are they going to do it? No. We'll never have a list like September 20. We'll never have a list like the September list in 2013. We'll never have that again.
And also
53 cards. Good.
Also, going back to Dragon Links, I know we talked about it. I didn't take Rockets into account, and Striker Dragon, and I'm already Tracer, and we'll never see Dragon Link again.
That's
Oh,
actually
sure.
rocket. Well, actually, no. There's also a rumor going around that if they ever do hit anything along those lines, we would just see more Dragoonity play in its place.
Yeah, there were like Dragon has way too much bullshit to play with. It's to the point where you
And they
created a
have like
monster.
3 field spells.
And then if
Yeah.
you ban,
at this point,
well,
they can
if,
just
at that point,
abuse.
yeah, at that point, if you ban those 2 cards and then Borload Savage Dragon, then they're just playing Dragonity.
There's literally too much stuff for dragons. It's
There
to the
really
point
is.
where
The problem is
to
the
the
end
point,
board is
it's to the point where spellcasters suck dick and warriors suck dick, and dragons are just running through this goddamn game like it's fucking water, and I'm getting
Like,
tired of it.
It feels like every format there's been like one dragon deck that's done well.
it's in the old every time it has Borload 7, and people don't really think much of it, but it's an Omni Negate. It's a free Omni Negate. At least with Void Ogre, you can't have a hand. With Borload
And, like,
Savage Dragon, it's
this-
just that you have to have a Link monster in your graveyard, and Dragon Link already puts Link monsters in the graveyard for free.
Yeah, and the thing is, against Dragon Link, there's too much you need to hit. Chaos Space, Ulpi, Link cards, the field spell.
What-
I remember back when Levianeer, my favorite Chaos card, was on the chopping block every ban list because of Dragon Link. I don't think they play Levianeer anymore.
That's because
That's
of the XP's Dark Hole Dragon was banned. Dark
God,
Matter.
it's starting up again.
But
don't bring attention to it. Just
Okay, we've been talking about this for quite a while, and we've already hit the 1 hour mark, so we should probably start talking about something else.
Yay.
I'm just gonna bring up one last question.
Fine.
Mystic Mind Band, yes or no?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, even though I own 3 copies.
Well, so do I. Doesn't mean I like it.
If I don't see it banned on the next ban list, I'm running it.
Okay,
Same.
so that's pretty much everything Yu-Gi-Oh! There is something that I need to talk about regarding the server. Yosh brought this up earlier, and I feel like it needs to be talked about. How many people here are familiar with OmegaMart?
No.
What the fuck is that?
I'm not aware of it. I'm not aware of it.
I'm
at
still
all.
wondering why it's incontroversial.
I don't live in the U.S.
Okay, well, here's the deal. I added a new section to the controversial topics section of the server down at the very bottom. It was mostly a joke, but people got so confused about it that I feel like it needs to be talked about real quick. OmegaMart
minute,
is this really bizarre location. I just uploaded the commercial for this that was found on YouTube, and if you want to, go ahead and watch it. We can watch it together if you want.
I'm looking at the links in the OmegaMart chat, and I'm just
Yeah.
looking
here's
at
the
the
thing.
fucking lemon with the eye and,
Yeah.
and dark matters. What the fuck?
See, here's the thing. I think we all need to sit down right now and just watch this minute and a half commercial, okay?
Oh god.
Which one? Which
The one that I just uploaded into the MV podcast chat. Okay, so let's all take a moment to watch this and just watch the insanity unfold.
Hey, what's OmegaMart?
Huh? OmegaMart? What's OmegaMart?
Yeah, what is OmegaMart?
What's with all the questions? Howdy, I'm Willie Nelson. OmegaMart is just a totally normal supermarket in Las Vegas, and I'm a celebrity you can trust.
Really?
That's just what I
Really?
Yep, that's me. OmegaMart has all the under-refrigerated dairy you need, and all the organically recommended produce you want, all in one place.
I'm sorry, I couldn't make.
Not to mention the world's friendliest free-range staff.
I'm not watching.
Around here, the only thing that's suspicious are the prices. That's
fucking-
really good value.
A single furries up in my friend.
OmegaMart puts the super in. What kind of grocery store is this?
I feel like a shop.
So stop asking questions. And come sample the savings for yourself. Howdy, partner.
Why does that guy look
It's like we always say. OmegaMart. You have no idea what's in store for you. Just off I-15 in Las Vegas, next to the Big Gorilla. Tickets on sale now.
Okay, and that just sets out the precipice for the entire thing. That one video says, here's the thing. This is a real location. It is a real place. Located in Las Vegas. It's in Area 15. It's basically a massive, what's what I'm looking for? Insanity art museum. And every commercial that they have is a quote-unquote product that is actually on the shelves in their quote-unquote store. It's a location you can go to. It's a museum, basically. A museum of everything that's wacky, wild, and weird, and there's a big thematic background story going on with it. Ever since I found it, I've been obsessed with the idea of going there one day. It is a bucket list location for me.
I would go there with you, honestly. This looks like
It is the
someplace.
greatest thing ever.
It looks fun.
I would want to.
I mean, if it's in Vegas, that gives me another reason to go to Vegas.
I mean, I'm good. I'm not gonna.
It gives
I'm
me an
not gonna go to
actual
Vegas.
reason to go to Vegas.
I don't want to. I've been to Vegas during the weed shortage in 2017. It was awful. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there for Columbus. Yeah, there was a weed shortage in 2017.
Yes, this is real. This is very real. This is a real place.
This is real, Reborn.
If you go into that OmegaMart section, at the very top, you'll actually see a 1-minute tour of the facility itself. And I want to go to this place as a bucket list location. I do not care.
I mean,
apparently, someone in the comments said that if you search up in Google Maps, it just shows the roof that says this is not real.
Yeah, they went the extra freaking mile for this place. It is surrealism at its finest. There are people who have hour-long videos of them actually going to the location itself, and they still don't know about everything that goes on in that place.
So let me just say this real fast. I'm like, I like Willie Nelson, but the guy who's eating the egg or hands the meat, like, I don't remember that actor, but he's one of my favorite actors.
Here's the weirdest part of all. This particular video alone is one of my favorites out of all the commercials that they've ever done, because every time you watch it, you notice something you didn't notice before. When you see the three coming in there saying what is OmegaMart and they're already inside the store, if you look in the back left, you will see an Omega-shaped apple pile that is just a straight-up cube, nothing holding it together. It's not a pyramid stack. It's a literal cube of apples, which does not make sense.
Oh my god.
If you go to the meat, if you watch when they go to the meat section, you'll see an actual head made out of meat.
Oh, so this is some SCP type of bullshit.
In a sense, but it's like I said, it's a real location. I've already taken a look into pricing. It's $45 a person for an unlimited period of time to be in there. Some of the stuff that is actually on their shelves and in these commercials can be purchased.
Oh, wow.
Can I be consumed too?
I want the infinity milk.
Yeah. Yeah. Some of the food products can be purchased. Yes.
I'm sorry, but if they have it like If they have like a fucking awesome donut, I'll go there. So today is Awesome National Donut Day.
Well, I want to go
Oh, it
down
is?
there and
Damn, I
see
thought I
if
went to
they
Dunkin'
have any
Donuts.
tattooed chicken on sale.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Teenage alien fighters from Beverly Hills.
And I might as well stock up on my emergency clams while I'm down there. They have those too.
Wait,
Emergency?
what about their
Yes,
OmegaMart
emergency
lemons?
clams. That is a thing. It's one of their commercials.
What about OmegaMart lemons?
Oh yeah, do not confuse OmegaMart lemons with lemons. If you do, either take them back or bury them 5 feet underground in a lead container.
They are piss bombs.
And be sure to wear earplugs when you do.
Alright, I'm gonna dip out because I'm being dragged in to watch this goddamn box opening. And I told this guy, it's just gonna be a shitty freaking opening. You're not gonna open a Starlight.
Alright, well, you try to have fun with that regardless.
10,000 dragon.
10,000 dragon. The dragon that
opens up a
fishes you
lemon.
so hard you turn gay.
If he opens up 10,000 dragon, you PayPal me.
Yeah, he's already gone. But
But
yeah,
I want 10,000 dragon to be worth $10,000.
I felt like it needed to be talked about, and I was that's one of the reasons I waited until like the very end of the cast to talk about it, because it's worth talking about. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
It looks amazing.
Yeah.
The surrealist.
It's extremely surrealist, and after the cast, if you guys want, I can like grab some random tour video and we can watch it together.
Yeah.
At the very least,
I'll
I
be
know
good.
YuGiOh would be interested in that, provided my internet stays behaving, because I've had nothing but trouble with it for the last couple of months, which is one other reason I'm considering moving.
Yeah. Internet be trash at times.
Yup.
Now, where's AlphaMart?
Let's not even get into Twitter.
No. Though I did join the OmegaMart Twitter account.
Oh, I didn't even know they had a Twitter account.
Yeah, they've OmegaMart is part of an overall artistic company called Meow Wolf. So if you look for that, you'll find OmegaMart.
Wait, no fucking way.
Yeah, oh, that's why the channel was named that.
But yeah, after that, let's go ahead and get back to the actual topics at hand. Anything else game-related worth talking about?
I mean, other
Knockout
than...
City is a great game.
Other than us being gamers.
I mean, I still
actually, there is one
Digimon
thing.
is the same since the last time I talked about it.
I figured as much.
I actually do have one thing. So I've noticed that. So anyone who plays Smash knows, like, the last DLC character came out in, I believe, April. April or March. I'm not sure. But basically, it's been like 2 months at least since we got the last character, and people are going crazy waiting for a new character. Sakurai recently said that the 2 characters might be announced at the same time, like they did with Banjo and Hero.
Oh.
And everyone's immediately thinking of E3. And I'm trying so hard to avoid spoilers because that's all my feed is, because, you know, why wouldn't it be nothing but Smash? And it is fucking frustrating, my dudes.
Oh, I can only imagine, man.
Jack Frost from hit
It
series
is
Shin
pain.
Megami Tensei.
Life is pain.
Thank you for
Just don't look at Twitter, Fivehead. Like, come on.
It fits. I had, like, it was either that or just I want to be released from this mortal coil.
But yeah,
But who could it actually be? Like, do you think Dante actually has any shot?
If I had to put money on Goofy, probably
Sephiroth
Crash
is
in
in.
E3.
Sephiroth and Ryu are in. Anything's possible at this point.
I say
And
Crash.
fucking
It's gotta be a third
Steve.
party that's, like, really big.
Could you imagine 2 characters at the same time, Crash and Spyro, just hit at the same
Oh,
time?
no, I would not want to do
No,
it.
not
I wouldn't want that.
him.
I could see them doing that.
No. Ice Barrier 3, the Ice Barrier. I need to watch.
But yeah.
Yeah, we added Dark Magician to Smash Bros. Let's go.
Pokemon's the same. Reborn said that he's waiting for the Vanguard V-Clan collection to come out. That's cool. Again, I've kind of lost interest in Vanguard as a whole, but I'm fine with it.
Understandable. Anything on White Sports?
I was actually going to get to that. Magic seems to be about the same. You already told me Digimon's basically the same.
Yeah. I mean, I'm literally, like, not even a week off pre-release.
Dinosaurs go burr.
Dinosaurs do go burr.
And apparently Reborn's waiting for the Vowing Sword. As far as Weiss is concerned, Nothing has changed. Everything's exactly the same. Beaufort dropped.
Signed Albedo is still $800.
Pretty much.
There's still no One Punch Man deck. That's crime.
Beaufort's already out. Kaguya-sama Lava's War drops later this month. Seven Deadly Sins drops on July 30th. Fate Stay Night Heaven's Feel Volume 2 on August 20th. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. Finally got confirmed a date for September 10th.
Let's go! I was just about to ask that.
And SAO War of the Underworld Alicization Season 2 has been confirmed for October 1.
Oh, yay!
And
Yay.
still waiting on the Bang Dream Raise Suilin Morphonica thing. Still no date on that.
I'm still waiting on a One Punch Man deck and possibly a Dragon Maid deck.
I would not expect those to get decks, but then again, we did just get a seven Deadly Sins, so.
Yeah, and
Bro, where's my One Piece deck?
Mob 100. I mean, Mob Psycho 100 got one.
I'm still trying to get my hands on a card that I need for that deck, but it's still $20, $30 freaking dollars.
Oh, oh my god, that's money. that's money. That's
I
expensive.
only need 2 copies of it because apparently it's not even played. It's used as a marker.
I could
card
buy a
of
Weiss
sorts.
Schwartz deck, but I also don't want to be in debt.
Well, you could build
I really want.
You could build a deck for like $100.
I know, but like, you know,
Yeah,
the
fair
ones
enough.
that I would
really
care
want
about
George
Being
are
in
all
debt,
very
you mean
expensive.
playing
But I also
Dragon Maid?
don't want to be. I also
waifu
don't want
tax.
to pull another mortgage on my house.
But yeah,
You mean a second mortgage?
that's pretty much all I got. Anyone got anything else to add?
I said my things about One Punch Man and Dragon Maid. That was like the only thing about Vanguard.
Doge's on Coinbase.
About White Schwartz that I really wanted.
Doge's on Coinbase?
Yeah.
Oh wait, actually there is another anime I'd want them to do.
Yeah, it's
Soma
on
Spider
Coinbase.
So White would be a good deck.
In fact, there's a thing now, if you buy, like, I think it was like if you trade $10 of Doge, you get put into a contest where they'll fucking give like 50 people free Doge. I think that's what's happening right now.
Oh my god.
I got an email about it.
I got mysterious emails too, but they just go in the spam file.
Same.
Speaking of like Bitcoin and like stocks and stuff, didn't people literally fucking
My cats are weird. They like
No,
having
you
me
don't
touch
listen
them.
to the public, right? Because they have no idea what they're doing.
Alright, I think this is probably a good point to end on. We're approaching an hour now.
Bruh, Nanashi hates fucking crypto.
No, it's not that. I got nothing to add. I know next to nothing about it other than digital currency.
Yeah. But
I have something to
essentially, don't listen to the public. They always like go towards these things as if it's like a make money quick scheme when it's not. Like, it's just to be like, if you know how it works, it's steady income.
Oh, it's
That's
make
just all
money
it
quick
is.
if you're making money for the people taking the money from you.
No, you take the money from them. What are you talking about? Like,
No, I'm saying because it's an easy way to lose money.
no, it is an easy way to lose money if you have no idea what you're doing.
That's the
Exactly.
operative detail here. People
Yeah.
like Mello know what they're doing. More so than the rest.
Oh.
No, it's not just put money in it and like money go up forever. Like, that's just not what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about stocks unless it's stocks.
Me neither. I don't know anything about stocks.
I don't know anything about the stock market either, nor would I ever want to invest in it with the way it's been fluctuating lately.
Oh goodness, stock
No,
market.
you just gotta know. If it's low, you buy. If it's high, you sell. That's it. That's all you gotta think about. If
also
it's
need to
low,
think
just
about-
don't take any out.
You also just need to think about which ones are going to actually go up. Because, I could...
They're all going up. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It
like
really
I'm gonna be
doesn't
honest,
matter.
I would just put my money into like fucking. I'd honestly put it into Disney. And
Into
and
what?
Nintendo, that's it. Because like even though the next Pokemon games and all the other main titles are gonna be absolute shit except for Zelda probably.
Yeah.
It's still gonna go up because it's fucking multi-million-dollar corporations.
Yeah.
Actually, for Disney, I kind of have a little more faith in them because of Cruella and Ray the Last Dragon. They finally made a good live action.
Well,
Finally made a good live action movie.
I haven't seen
Yeah.
it yet, so that remains to be seen for me.
You should. Cruella's really good.
My wife is definitely interested in seeing it, so we might. You know,
It's
after
really good. It's
after
so
we get
good.
after we get ourselves straightened out elsewhere.
It's not what you think it is.
I've
Like
heard.
it's really good.
I've heard. I'll consider it. But yeah, let's go ahead and end the
Invincible.
cast here because I think we said all we need to say.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
I bought 3 $30 cards today.
Pendulum Best
For
Deck.
Digimon.
All right. Well, this has been fun. It's
Just one more. That was just the last one. I'm sorry.
the last 3 were the
Before we-
last ones. How many last ones do you think you
Yeah.
get? This isn't 4.
I will just. I'll just play all of them.
It's
Anyways.
just Groundhog Day, that's all.
Anyways, this has been fun. I've been your host, Nanashi. We record on the first Friday of every month. And, well, I hope you guys have been having fun with this, too. I'll see you guys next time.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Pendulum Best Deck.